What's good people? I hope you're doing well. Just wanted to take a few minutes out of the day to collect some thoughts that I had on the farmers that have been protesting in India over the past year. They are fighting against farm bills that have been passed undemocratically by the Indian government, which essentially strip away any existing protections for the farmers and workers, while also simultaneously handing over pretty much complete control over to private entities and corporate players. This would obviously lead millions of farmers into economic ruin, many of whom are already one or two bad harvests away from losing everything. So it is understandable why so many of them are fighting so hard against these bills. In October last year, 2020, we saw a strike of 250 million people against the government in support of the farmers who were protesting these bills. It is the largest recorded strike in human history, and realistically for me signifies a real sense of unity amongst the people against the government. This is not a fight that needs to be violent. This can be done through democratic means. To my understanding, put in the simplest of terms, the farmers just want to be included in the conversation as the bills were passed without their involvement, and it affects them the most. And to put it in even simpler terms, this is peak capitalism, and we are fighting against the neoliberal movement, and if we lose, more people will continue to die. My takeaways from this and the happenings over the last few days are that we need to keep agitating for awareness on a global scale, as we're seeing that on the ground, people who are reporting on this issue are being suppressed and arrested by the Indian state. We need all eyes on India right now because I genuinely believe they are on the cusp of yet another genocide. This is not a sectarian issue, as for the first time in my life I have witnessed a real sense of unity among people from different backgrounds, economic statuses, and religions. For a region of the world that usually goes through widespread turmoil along these lines, this is a beacon of hope. It is not only the farmers who are affected, but the workers and their families as well. Our actions and habits ripple across the world, and we must hold ourselves responsible for those we affect. They should not suffer for our consumption. Progress should be made for the people and not at their expense. India is one of the largest food producers in the world, and without the farmers, the Kisaan, we would be seeing global hunger on a much larger scale. We do not need to be related to these people to aid them in their fight. The unity that I've seen from people on the ground as well as in the international community gives me hope that there may be a peaceful way to resolve this issue, in a way that the people prosper and are not left behind in the name of privatized progress. We need to keep challenging the darkness.